Arthur. Yapata nnyo gwa kusena amazzi wano. Alu. Alu. Yangu. Mpa stand eri. Slowly. Sikamuko step emu. Hi guys. Lukwa ntoka sibye. Kali. Perfect. Thank you, boss. Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Allen. Let's tune our phone here on the stand. It's gonna fall down. Alton, please. So guys, here we are. How are you doing? Yeah, we are constructing our chicken house. We are going to start a new beginning, a new chapter. Hi guys, say hi to me. Hi, hello. Hello dear, how are you? Sorry boys. Where are you watching me from? It's a bit noisy. Hey wife, Romania, wow, Romania. How is Romania? Me, I'm in Uganda, East Africa. How is everything there? How is Romania? How is the weather in Romania? I have a I'm from Uganda. I'm in Uganda, East Africa, part of Africa. Right now we are constructing our chicken house. We are going to start a new beginning. Hey, don't fight. Nkukeridde ekiyenje. Nkukeridde ekiyenje bannange. Abaayo. You. And has eaten cockroaches. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the like. Yeah, I'm here in Uganda, East Africa. Yeah, I'm yet starting a new chapter of local poultry farming. I was in local poultry farming, as you see them here. These are the ones so far I'm remaining with. They are 14. And now I'm gonna start something new, something different. But before that, I was doing this business inside my house. Now I'm making a chicken house. And this side here, they are taking all the chicken poop to the garden because now this is our manure. Yeah, the chickens are here. Some are naked. As you see, I have the naked ones here. So now they are trying to come together since it's coming to sunset. I have the boss. The boss is there. That is the boss in the house. And that one. So guys, I'm starting a new chapter after getting a lot of loss from local poultry farming, which I never expected. So now I sold off all the local chickens. Then I had to use that money to construct a chicken house. Right now they are somewhere. That is our chicken house. That one there. And very soon I'll be bringing in new chicks, which I'll be introducing to you guys. But local chickens, it's a big loss. Yeah, you rather not invest in these local chickens as a business. So far I have 14, and they are left to give us eggs, meat. Yeah, so guys, how are you? Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Me, I'm in Uganda, East Africa district. I'm a poultry farmer. I'm a agriculture farmer. So guys, I'm trying to set up a new beginning. After relocating back from UAE to Uganda, I started to venture into local poultry farming, which I expected a lot of profits. So far it was 10 months when I was investing in local poultry farming, but at the end I had only losses. It was not like the way they were talking about, they were looming about local poultry farming. Imagine, before I entered into this venture of local poultry farming, I was told that the of eggs will be 30,000, but from day one when they started giving me fertilized eggs until when I sold them off, I will not lie, you guys. The highest amount I received from the highest was 20,000. But remember, before you start this business, they tell you that a tray is 30,000. But imagine those people telling you, or the one who gives you these chickens, when you get the eggs, they are fertilized. My dear, when you ask them that you have eggs, you want to sell them the eggs, guys, they will tell you we are buying 15. Imagine 15. Yet they are the same people who pushed you into this business. They promise heaven and earth. Yeah, you understand. So guys, take my words. If you want to cry, guys, invest in local poultry farming. You will cry unless you have something like for I'm telling these people who want to settle in local poultry farming without other businesses. So if you want to venture in poultry farming and you not look at the losses just for farming and eating like eggs, normal eggs, home eggs, table eggs, like for your own good, then you can invest. But if you want to invest in it like a business, guys, don't waste your money. Yeah, the only people who can manage this local poultry farming are those people who has other businesses, like maybe other breeds, like layers, broiler breeds. But if you are only putting your eye in one basket of local poultry, local chickens, guys, don't waste your money, guys. Don't say I didn't tell you, I didn't warn you, guys. Yeah, they don't tell you the truth. The fact is not said, but just local poultry farming is a total loss. If you want to cry in your mother language, my dear, invest your money in the local poultry farming. Now they are here, the one I'm remaining with. They are back. They are about to enter their house. You see, they have started to go inside, as you see. They are eating for the last minutes. So this is the new house I'm making for our chickens. So far, I've put up a video to explain how much so far I have spent until this stage. And see, the builders are going. It's already coming. The sun has set already, so very soon it will be a bit dark, though we have a moon outside, a full moon. Yeah. So guys, I've made a chicken house, though it's expensive. That's why I couldn't keep the birds and same time build the chicken house. But that was my expectation. That was my first expectation, that if the local birds give me eggs, I'll be selling them at 30. I started in my house. Then by around when they are 8 months, I'll be able to construct the chicken house from the profits. But guys, I never saw the profits. I waited for the profits. Yeah? And the most annoying thing is, those people who promises you heaven and earth are the one who let you down first. Imagine a person who gave you these chicks and tells you that the eggs are 30. And when you call that person that you have the eggs, then the person tells you that the eggs, he's buying the eggs at 15. They start to give you excuses. You wait for the excuses. They tell you that it's not the season, blah, blah. But remember, when you were buying these chicks, or before you ordered the chicks, they were telling you that the eggs are 30. They never told you that the eggs are only 30 when they are scarce. You understand? But when you go in, like when you enter in the business and you start getting the eggs, that's when they will tell you that, no, my dear, we are buying 15. Imagine. So remember, when you are starting something, you lay a strategy on how the farm will run or the business will run. You know, you my dear guys, hey, when I think about all those moments, local birds There are times when I reached, I didn't have the chicken food, but I remember even yesterday, I was discussing this with my friend, my, like now is a friend to me, Ajat. I told her there is a time when it came that I had rice. The rice wasn't good to me. Shh. The rice wasn't good. So since I had just came back from Dubai, the rice was not good. It has too much stones in it, dust. So I kept the rice, but time came in, guys. Hey, time came in when I didn't have feeds. I started giving my chicken. They were 3 months. I started giving them rice for 2 days, guys, since they are local breeds. Remember, they tell you they eat everything, which is true. Yeah, so since the stage was okay, they were not laying it yet, so it was okay to give them rice. There is a day when I had to put maize corn into a mortar, and I had to grind it so that the chicks can eat. These local birds, my dear, they waste money. By the time you see the first egg, that is the time where you get energy that now you are going to start getting profits, which you counted before you entered the business, guys. But hey, it is a different story, guys. Just it's a different story. These people who are marketing these chicks, the business, guys, they talk too much. They tell you full lies, lies. But if you want to discover that all are lies, you invest in these birds, then you'll come and you testify. There is no way you will get money, guys, money from these local birds. At least it would have been like the person who gave you these chicks from day one, when it comes to the day when you are selling off the eggs, let that person at least give you 25. But imagine the person who gave you the chicks tells you that he will buy the eggs at 15, fertilize the eggs. So this price they are always talking about is not for the table eggs. The price is for fertilized eggs. When you talk about the table eggs, they will tell you, when they are marketing, they will tell you that a tray is 15. But guys, I've never sold a tray of 15 when they started laying. When the eggs were fertilized, I never sold a tray of 30. And they are the people, they make a circle that since they are known, they are famous, now they make a circle that when you talk to them, they'll tell you, no, we are buying 15. It's hurting. You crying, you feel pain raising the birds, knowing that you'll get profits, and at the end of the day, these people tell you they are going to buy 15. Now, when I raised my chickens, time came in when they were 3 months and a half. I wanted to sell off the cocks, my dear. These people, when they were before, remember, most of them hold classes to teach you about the business you are going to enter, blah blah, and those classes are full of lies. This is where the lies are coming from, and even they are roaming around the internet. Yeah. So when you listen, you feel like you are in heaven. You feel like, my dear, you're going to collect money, guys. I tell you the truth. If I didn't have support of my husband, I would have went back to UAE for sure. Time came in, like I didn't have money. The chicks are eating, but they are not giving me anything. You understand? Then I was like, maybe let me wait. But guys, I waited until when now the chickens were 10 months. Then that's when I was like, it's high time I make a good decision to sell off everything to a person who can manage, who, like I told you, the only way to manage these local birds is when you have something attached, another breed. You understand? So, but if you are going to look at these chickens as the business, as profits, guys, run away, run before you are dead. Let me tell you. Me, I have to tell you all the facts, because these people, they are not going to tell you the facts. They are going to make you to buy the chicken. For them, they are going to get money, and for you are going to cry forever. So it's better, even it's better, instead of local birds, you can go for layers, because layers, they are growing at the same pace, they are at the same stage. My dear, no chicken is laying at 3 months. It is impossible. The earliest is 18 weeks and a half. And also layers, it's the same thing. And remember, these local birds, they are eating feeds for layers, even the concentrate. No company is making concentrates like considering local birds. They are making these concentrates according to the layers, broilers, and other breeds. So since these birds are eating the same feeds of the layer birds, it's better for me, according to the experience. It's better, instead of layer bird. No, my dear, it's good evening, not morning. It's good evening, not morning. Okay. So it's better, instead of local birds, go for layers, because for layers, when they start to give you eggs, at least 90% are going to give you eggs. But for the local birds, my dear, for example, I'm left with 14 chickens here. 3 are cocks and the rest are the female or the hens. But yesterday they gave me 6 eggs. Today they have not given me any single egg. You understand, guys? They are 11. No egg today. Now tomorrow they will give me. So local birds, if today they give you, tomorrow they will not give you. Since there are too many in the house, in the chicken house, so you will not notice which one is giving you egg today, but you will just see the number dropping. And there is a time when they are going to be like they want to sit on the eggs. That is the most painful time. You understand? They have started giving you eggs for 1 month. Then the next month, where you're expecting that they are going to raise the tray of the eggs, that is the month where they are going to start, like they want to sit on the eggs. Can you imagine? There is this problem of sickness, guys. They fall sick all the time. Just a moment. So guys, sorry, I was talking to these guys who have just collected all the chicken poop. I was saying, guys, if you want to cry, hey, guys, guys. Hi, Chikoko. Hi, Grace. Because I will not pronounce your name nicely. Hi, Grace. How are you? Where are you watching me from? You intend to be there without enough money and training. My dear, If I went into business without enough money and training, guys, hey, okay, I have eggs, come and buy at 30,000. That's when you will know what I'm talking about. You know, the problem, some people, you don't want the fact. And those people who are in this business, they cannot accept the fact. But at least some have come out and talked to me privately. And they are telling me that what I'm saying is true, but they cannot now give up. Because they are known that they are in the business, blah, blah. Because not everyone is able to come out and say, no, I'm dropping this, let me go with this. Some will not tell you for sure. That is the fact. So my dear tracking, Grandma's tracking, what you do, get money, I will get you someone to give you the chicks, then you go into the what I'm talking about. That's what I can tell you. Yeah. So guys, that is the problem. So those people who are saying that like tracking, even you don't have your proper name, yeah, that's why you cannot come out with your proper name. So guys, like when the video came out on YouTube, many people were saying many things, but me, what I told you, even in the video, I told you guys, if you are saying that what I'm saying is not true, I have eggs, bring 30,000. That's all. Then if you cannot buy the eggs at 30, then you have to it's better you shut up, because what I'm saying, it is true. So if you cannot come out with 30,000 and you buy these eggs, because I have a friend here, she's having eggs every week, she's having like 40 trays, but she's selling them at 15, my dear, at 15. So if you're saying that what I'm saying is because of like all the losses, it's because of lack of strategy, what you don't know what you're talking about, my dear. Let me tell you the fact, you people who are here. Grace, you are in Saudi Arabia. How is Saudi? Stay working, my dear, plan well. Yeah, if you want to venture in this farming, the poultry farming, don't put your money in local birds. If you put there your money, never try, guys. Yeah, you are going to get only losses. I tell you the mere fact, the fact which no one is going to tell you. Because why they are not going to tell you? Most people, when they fall into the trap, to bring back their money, also they start to lie others that the business is working, blah, blah, blah. But the mere fact is the business is not there. No business. The business is depending on lies. That is the fact. It is depending on lies. It is there because of lies. Today is the mere fact. Yesterday, my chicken laid 6 eggs out of 11. Today, they have not given me any single egg. So, if you have ears and eyes, believe what I'm saying. You cannot tell me that it is a strategy. Okay, if it is a strategy, I've told you I have eggs. A tray is 30, like you were saying. So it's not all about money, guys, here. Because you put in money. If I show you my books, how much I've invested and how much I came with from UAE, my dear, when you talk with this, I see you, it's you. Even, let me leave you. But the truth is, bring money, I give you eggs. Tracking, Gramos. Bring money, I give you eggs. Or give me money, I make my chicken house instead of... It's better. My dear Grace, it was your plan, I understand, because you know when you are coming from abroad working there, you want to settle into something. Since you have been working so hard, you want to settle in your business, and business in Uganda, they are not easy. But let me tell you, don't go in local birds, go in other birds of your choice. But local birds, my dear, if you have ears, listen to me, you will regret. Me, I was investing in the business, but I had a backup of my husband. But just imagine, so guys, I'll sit here. It's coming to be dark, and very soon my solar light will set on. So let me sit here to have enough light. So you see, you were saying I don't have money. All these are feeders I bought, different stages. These are my turkeys. This was my dough, because now I'm setting up a new chicken house, which I'm yet to tell everyone. And we are going to move this journey together. Then you'll see the difference. Yeah, because I have tried all the breeds of chicken, but when it came to these local birds, and according to the rumors, I was like, it's true, but I discovered. Guys, you know in Uganda we have a lot of mosquito. I was talking to my son. I told him to close all the doors, the windows, but he didn't. So all the mosquitoes are entering. So this is my charcoal. So because I'm going to breed, I'm going to brood. I'm going to have a brooder very soon. So I had to set my Melinda. Melinda is here, guys. Here is Melinda. Melinda and Fanti, they are here. They are back from the upper garden, the north garden. I took them there because there is too much weed. So guys, this is Melinda here. Melinda is eating my chicken is corn feeds. Oh my goodness, Melinda is full today, guys. So I think I'm going to be taking Melinda up there to eat. See her baby? That is Melinda's baby. Wow, Melinda today is full. Yeah, you look at her. I love Melinda, of course, Grace. I love Melinda. I love Melinda. I love God so much. How I wish, I don't know, guys, but you just know, sometimes, like they say, tumala kwekona, then we remember to jump. So we first knock ourselves, then we remember to jump. That's what is going on, but I know I will overcome, like I told you. So far, I have kept different types of breeds, local, broiler, layer, croiler. But accordingly, so the good breed which made me money before I came back to Uganda, or before when I went to UAE, that is the breed which I'm going to go back in. So very soon I'll be showing you the breed I chose according to the profits I got from that breed. How I wish I never listened to the lies roaming around the internet. I would have not lost my money, all my money. Just not much of my money for 1 year was wasted. Yeah, since I was in UAE for 9 years, the last year I was like, I will invest in poultry farming. Oh, the light is not on. Anton! Anton! Alu! Jangu! I forgot to turn on the remote for this solar light, this one. So it's already dark, but it's not on. And usually it's on at around 6:40. But now it's coming to 6:50. It's not yet on. It means I switched it off. So Grace, my darling, yeah, you can do poultry farming, but not local breeds. Yeah, don't go for local breed, guys. You will cry. Wow, it's on. You see? So today maybe it's changing. Yeah, it has turned itself on, as you see. Yeah, so I was calling him to bring the remote for the light. So guys, Melinda is here. Melinda, the mother is Melinda, Fant is the baby. So guys, now I have light. Let me change the camera to myself. Hi Grace. Wow, it's becoming to be dark. Look at my hair. So guys, I had to do dreads. I have spent a lot of money in making my hair, as I'm a hairstylist also. sometimes I fail to get time to make my hair. So sorry. So I had to talk to my neighbor. Yeah, she has stayed here for a long time in our area. So I asked her, because she has dreads, and her dreads are the type of dreads which I always wanted. The dreads are made by a male. So you know, they are different, male dread and female stylist who is a lady. So they are different types. But for me, I know how to make both types, the male type and the female type. So I had to talk to her. Then he had to give me the number for the rasta. Then the rasta came here and made me my rocks. As you see them, they are short, as you see, but I know the hair will grow, because ever since when I came back to Uganda, I had to remove the hair, the UAE hair. So the hair was too short, but I had to make the dreads. I promised myself not to make dreads before 50 years. But guys, things changed. Yeah, things changed because last time the hairstyle I had, the lady made it with the locks. She locked all the hair and they were very tiny locks. Time came in, I wanted to change the hair. I found out that the locks were very difficult to be removed. So I had to enjoy the hair like that for 2 good weeks. Then after enjoying it, I found out that the hair is like giving me freedom. I feel free. Every time I feel like I want to take shower, I just wash my hair. I bathe from head to down. So I was like, why not dreads? So this is my first time to make dreads. But though I was not yet 50, but the time remaining, the years remaining are not too much. So I had to make dreads. Mpigi, you have a plot in Mpigi, place called Gayaza. My darling, I'm in Mpigi. I know some places. I will ask, because I don't know some of the places in Mpigi, but some I've started to understand those places, because you know, when you move, you understand. So I don't know Gayaza exactly. I know Seta, Mpigi, but I don't know Gayaza. So I will ask about Gayaza, because all along I knew Seta, because in Seta I have a land there. So I didn't know about Gayaza. But almost the villagers are the same. Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. My daughter is calling me all the time. Alton. Alu. 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 Alton. Oh my goodness. Guys, you know, I thought I was the only one shouting with my kids. My dear, kids are going to make us run mad. I talked to my friend who is in England, but you know, when we are on call, she's all the time like calling the kids, don't shout, don't do this. It's the same thing with me, my dear. So Grace, I don't know Gayaza, but I know Seta. Which road is that? Along which road? Um, Gomba Road, which road? Tell me. Because even there is in Mbali. Imagine in Mpigi there is also Mbali, you know? So I'm learning. So guys, where are you watching me from? Hopefully you are doing well. My name is Allen and you are watching Allen's Diary. In today's video, guys, I'm happy because we had to hit 1K subscribers, and we were very happy with my kids because it has been a long journey to reach 1K. Yeah, we are happy. Thank you so much, all our new subscribers. You are most welcome to the channel. Hopefully you find all our content useful and you share the content, guys. And if you have just joined the channel also, get some time and watch all our videos, guys. Yeah, now we are on the journey to get the watch hours, guys. So I want to make it it has been a long journey. You just imagine, I started being serious this year, but I opened this channel in 2016. But you know, when you upload, it's difficult. Yeah, Masaka Road. Yeah, thank you, dear. I reached 1K, but now I'm looking forward to hit 4,000 watch hours, which is not easy. But if you watch all the videos fully, like if the video is 30 minutes and you watch it until the end, the watch hours will raise, guys. Grace, Masaka Road, exactly in Impigi area, because I only know from maybe Utambala to Kampala. Those are the areas I mostly know, because me I grown up in Busega Natate. So from there to Kampala, the only division which I don't know well is Kawempe. But the rest of the divisions, guys, I know. I'm a city born, my dear. Yeah, I'm a city born. So I don't know that place. Where? I will ask. Don't worry. I will ask. Thank you for watching the live. Yeah, it's coming dark as you see. So I'm calling my son to come and turn on the lights. But guys, hey, having kids, you have to shout from morning until you sleep. So Grace, yeah, one day I will meet you. I'll be happy to meet you also. Yeah. So you were staying along Masaka Road. Do you have kids? You said we are planning to do poultry farming. Yeah, it's okay. But on my advice, according to my experience, I will not advise you to go for the local birds. I will never advise anyone. Unless, that is always what I say, unless this poultry farming is an addition to other breeds, then you can go for it. Because where you will need support, the other breeds will get you money and you'll put in these local birds. But if it's the only breed you are going to depend on, guy, before you start this business, think twice. That is the truth. Right now, I was talking to my friend. Next time, I'll play a audio which, according to the conversation we are talking, she's fed up of the business. She started with 500 birds, local birds. She remained with the 219 birds. And she's farming with the sister. So the sister is abroad, and for her, she's here. So she's the one who is taking care of the farm. But you know, she's passing into her time. She was telling me, for you, you are lucky. It's your business. You can decide. Because when I was going to sell off the birds, I talked to her that, you know what? Me, I will not wait to go until zero. Let me sell off the birds to those person who at least can add on other breeds. Then she was like, it's the same thing with me. We are making losses, no money. The only money I get is the money to buy the feeds, but the profits, nothing. Then she was like, how I wish my sister can understand. But even I fear to tell her that the breed is not making money. You understand? Eh? So guys, if you are there and you are having a farm in Uganda of local birds, get time, handle your people who are handling your farm well, and ask them many questions. My dear, you might end that day that farm. Some people, you are not told the truth because you are not on ground. Since you get the money for the feeds, you think that everything is okay. But if you are a local farmer and you have birds, they are here in the country, you are not there. According to the rumors which we are told that the birds are going to make profits, and the birds are laying eggs, if they are laying 40 trays a week, it means if it was 30,000, there is good money. And if there are 250 birds, it means the feeds it will cost you like per now the feeds are raising a bit, mostly the broken. Yeah, so maybe the cost of the feeds will be 220, something like that. So it means if the tray was supposed to be 30,000, you would have been earning profits of like 400. But if you are not making profit and you are just buying feeds, my dear, you are not those people who are going for other breeds, they are better than you. Because first of all, I had to sit down and I asked myself, these breeds are eating the same feeds for layer birds. They are eating the same concentrate. If someone with layer birds you started with that person. Day one, she's having layer buds and you're having local buds. You brooded the chicks the same time until they will start giving you eggs at the same time. And these chickens, they are eating the same feed, same formula. Then, if you got 500, and for the other person who brought layers also got 500, by the time this 500, you know, that is the thing which caught up our minds, that local birds at around 3 months, you'll be selling off the cocks, blah, blah, blah. Then you remain with the female, which we are going to make money. My dear, you will ask, you will tell the world the truth at the end, by the time you invest and by the time you leave that business. So the other person will stay with 500 birds until they start to lay eggs. But for you, you will sell off those cocks like you were told. But remember, you were told that the cocks are 40,000. But at the end of the day, the cocks were sold at 20,000. Imagine. That is the first day when I realized that I was making a loss. I was like, okay, let me be patient. Even I wanted to sell the chicks, the hens at that stage of 3 months and a half. Then I was like, no, don't sell, blah, blah. I talked to the person who gave me the chicken. No, don't sell. Now you are going to, that is a good move. Now the chickens are going to start to giving you your money back. They are going to lay eggs. You sell the eggs. And it was the same lie that you would sell the eggs at 30,000. I was like, should I sell them? Should I be patient? Then I was like, okay, let me stay patient. And then you'll continue. I saw my first egg at 5 months, 1 day. And also layer birds will give you their first eggs at 5 months. And for them, when they start, Fanti, please, Fanti. Melinda's baby is making noise here. Fanti, please. So at 5 months, layer birds will give you eggs. Local birds, remember, for you, you sold off the cocks and you remained with the hens. And the other person whom you started together with, laying birds, is still having 500. Huh? So the birds will start to give you egg one by one. My birds started with 1, the second day 1, third day 2. You know, they started adding slowly. But layer birds, when they start, you first receive like a tray, a half tray, a tray. Then when it comes to marketing, you know, this story, what I'm telling you right now, is the story which we are told to us before we started, and it's always that message they are giving people. But for me, when I sat down and I calculated everything, that's when I opened my mind. That's when I was like, oh, I've been moving in loss. So layer birds will start giving you eggs 90%. Remember, these birds are going to give you eggs for almost 2 years. And the local birds, my dear, they are going to give you 200 birds, 250 birds. They are going to give you 4 trays. And the local birds, they are going, if they are 250, they will give you almost 9 egg trays every day. When it comes to the marketing, my dear, if the local birds are going to give you 15 trays a week, local birds will give you more than 20 trays. Okay, they are lying you that you'll sell, it will multiply the price. My dear, it will not beat the price. The eggs will be 15. Layer birds we are going to be 10 to 9,000 from the farm. But remember, for them, they are multiplying the trays. By the time you think that they are going to multiply the trays of the eggs, the local birds, after like 2 months or 1 month, layer birds will be on percentage 95 laying. Then the local birds, the moment you are expecting to go higher is the moment when the first birds which gave you eggs in the first month are going to drop the eggs, and they are not going to give you more eggs. Then you will see that as the first one we are giving you eggs, the other one which we are not laying, they will start. As the other one which we are not starting, which didn't start in time, as they are going to drop down, now this one which laid first, they are going to start to think about giving you a sign that they are going to lay eggs. Remember, you are putting in concentrate. Everything, my dear, you treat this hen, and when you talk to them that these chicken, they are not laying, blah blah, they tell you maybe they are sick, maybe you don't buy good feeds. Do you know that I've used most of the concentrate? Even we try to say that concentrate, maybe they are not on good standard, blah blah, but it's the breed. It's the breed. I used all concentrate, Kafika, blah blah, Comfort. I used them at Hendrix. I used well fed. Yes, Teo High. So I used all. At the end, I last used the Hendrix. Me, I'm a person who used to treat my birds in time. And there is no way they are telling you that these birds don't fall sick. My dear, every week you are treating, you buy medicine, you put them on drugs, or every week. The only days they can rest are 2 days in the week. So if they are saying that these birds are nice, they don't fall sick, then we would have known about the drugs. Since they are strong, they cannot fall sick. But my dear, let me assure you, you are going to buy medicine. You are going to, these hens, they suffer from coccidiosis. They suffer from flu and fever. So if you manage coccidiosis, then your problem will be fever and flu, fever and flu. Remember, local birds like to shower themselves in dust, in the litters. So that process brings in flu and cough. So it means every day you have to give them treatment for cough and flu. And that medication is expensive. Mommy. Yes, Mama. And so remember, these drugs are expensive and they are time. You know, sometimes some drugs are not working. You end up buying this, you end up buying this. You know, you sometimes I realize that if I had made a shop for drugs, for feed, it would have been better. Mom. Yes, Mama. Mom. You don't have connection. So my daughter is giving me her time. She wants to connect her tablet. Oh my goodness. Mama. Arthur. Kwata, genda muteekeko TV. Gamba Alwa gy'ateekeko amataala g'ebweru. Yangu amugamba amataala tagateekeko. Muteekeko ettaala amugamba ateekeko ettaala ya sola ey'omu maaso g'enju. So guys, these birds are wasting your money all the time. They are wasting money. That's what I can tell you. There is no a week where you are not going to treat this, but if you skip a week, my dear, just know the next coming week you are going to, if you don't get dead hens, they are going to get badly sick, and you'll end up buying very expensive drugs. Remember, drugs are in different sectors. There is also one which are like different country, expensive, blah blah. So if you want quality drugs, then they are always expensive. So Alexis mutwale mu nyumba, bugumya obuugi bw'omuwe, muteekeko ettaala y'omu maaso, teekako ettaala ya sola ey'omu maaso. Omuteereko TV abeere mu nnyumba, ensiri nnyingi. Sooka okoleko Alexis Melinda muveeko akyalya kyakyo. Muwa omwana we tomukaabya, mwana wo, amala kuwa baby wo. So guys, thank you, Bambi, for the iDevice. You are welcome, dear. So for you who have ears, listen, my dear. Listen. But those who are saying no, they are still under the lies roaming around. My dear, go there. One day you will come out and you will say the truth. If you know, so most of people, they don't say the truth. They swallow the truth. Then at the end, you know, some people, when they venture into this business, when they realize that they have got losses, so because some people, they cannot come out and they don't want to drop the business because they think maybe they will say why the business is for like corrupting, blah blah. Now what they do, like I told you, that this business lies on lies, like telling lies, false information. So what they do, they will tell you that, you know what, local breeds is working. blah blah. Now they will tell you the same story they told them when they were buying off the chickens or when they were starting. So you will fall into the same like trap, because this person, after realizing that they are this person, when they realize that they are getting losses, to bring back their money, they have to get other people to be like to lie the same stories, that you'll get eggs, the tray is 30, we sell them at, even that person, if he's selling like 50 or 14, huh? They'll keep on telling you that we are selling the eggs at 30, local birds are working, blah blah, but they are lying you, my dear. They are lying you, because at least I've tried to communicate to many people, and right now most of the people are calling me. Those they have been in the business for a long time, but they are saying, you know what, for us we had to fall in the trap, and we cannot go, like they cannot escape, like they cannot change. They have to just stay in business. Remember, they are going to stay in business under lies. So they will get you, for you who are still saying that I didn't have money, blah, blah. My dear, it's not all about money, because if I was alone here, I would say I was lacking money. My husband has been there for me. All the time when I say I need money for feeds. But he was there and he was giving me all the money I needed. But I was still under the same trap, saying that maybe in the next coming month the amount will go higher, but never. Remember, by the time you are waiting for the amount to go more higher, the eggs are dropped. They are dropped. And when you ask these people who give you these chicks, they will tell you, maybe this, maybe this. You understand? So for me, who opened my eyes, it's me, myself, who opened my eyes. I just sat down with my books. I started to calculate all the money I have invested in this local poultry business. I started to to compare the information which was given to me before I invested in these birds, and I compared it with the current situation. Then I started to calculate how much money would have been, like the profit I would have got so far if I had invested in other breeds. I have a neighbor who is having a different breeds. When she sells, she get like profits of 600. But imagine, I've been in this business. The only way when I get money was when I get like brooded chicks. And these brooded chicks, by the time you give them to the owner, you save like 400. You buy charcoal, you buy medicine, because if you want to keep them alive without getting losses, you have to put in more money. If you fail to put more money in these brooded chicks when they are still in brooder, then my dear, you will get losses. You will get losses. So when I sat down and I was like, okay, all the formula I'm following to keep these local birds is the same formula for the layer birds. Then I was like, I think it's high time to bring back my brain, to bring that math we used to calculate in classes, you know. Then I had to sit down and I had to bring all my books from day one, from the day I booked. Even that day, imagine, even the day when I booked it, when I went to pick the chicks, I thought they would give me the information I wanted for free. They told me I had to pay. Then I paid. That's when I listened to everything. So even I recorded that information. But when I closed my eyes, then I was like, you know what? It's high time. Let me sell these birds to those. Because according to the experience I have had in these local birds, at least I understood that if I had other breeds, I would have got some money. These local birds will be just there to wait for their customers. Like maybe once a while you get a customer who will want like hens for Kwanjula, for weddings, you understand, for different function. That's when you were like, I will have to sell. But remember, you enter in this business knowing that you are going to make money each and every week after when they start to lay eggs. But then, since the day when they started laying, my dear, let me tell you where the problem is, or where the trick. What I realized, I used to sell eggs, then I get the money. My dear, if you get the money, then you'll calculate off the feeds. Let me tell you, from January until now, the cost of feeds only went down in the last month, and it dropped like 2 weeks, then it went back to be high. So from January until now, the costs were very high. Broken was 1,600, 1,500. The week when it dropped, it went up to 1,250. Bland only went down in the same time, but it went until 680. Then now it's 990. Bland, maize bland. The other things, they don't change. The costs are always constant. Lime, whatever, the rest of things, concentrate, blah blah, the costs are always constant, but this one, they keep on changing. So if I used to sell eggs for per week, when I sell the eggs, remember the costs are low, like the price they give you is very low. Then when I get the money, I calculate off the money for the feeds. Okay, I think that I have like a 180 as profits. My dear, the moment you put the profits in your bag, the next morning you will find birds when they are sick, when like they don't look healthy. Then you'll start to talk to the vet, and the vet will tell you, buy this, buy this. At the end of the day, you'll find yourself buying drugs at 90,000. At first, I thought the problem is with me. But I used to bring a vet here, 2 vets. I have different 2 vets. They come, they investigate everything. Even I have 30 vets, Hendrix vets. They always used to come here. They check on me. They say everything is okay. Hygiene is okay. Everything is okay. Even my eggs, I use not to clean eggs. Like some people, they start to brush the eggs to make them clean. My eggs, I was not brushing my eggs. They were always clean. No poop, no what. So the vet, I called the vet. It was a Hendrix, a vet coming from Hendrix. When he came, he told me, I explained everything to him. He told me, the fact is, now is the 3rd person opening my eyes. After me, myself, the 2nd person, I discussed everything with my husband. And now the vet came in as the 3rd, and the resort for the issue of selling off the chickens. Then he was telling me, like, you know what, the only problem is everything, like, according to our investigation, because they came to him and a lady. They investigated, they moved around, they checked that they told me to bring them a tray of eggs. I brought the eggs outside. They checked everything. Then they told me, you know what, we checked, everything is okay. The birds are okay, they are not sick, the eggs are okay. You give them vitamin. I used to take good care of my birds. Everything, I make sure that at least they have. He told me the mere fact is you went for this breed, but the fact, science fact, this is not even people's fact, it's the science fact, that the breeds cannot lay like other breeds, like layer, because they are not in their nature. They cannot lay for non-stop, even if you make them to eat only concentrate without broken and bland. You imagine. Then I had to sit down. I had to think twice, to think about what the man told me, like the vet told me. He told me, you have to bear with the breed. This is its nature. They cannot lay it every day. You see, sometimes I used to get these eggs with the 2 yolks. If a local bird lay that egg for like today, the bird will take like 4 days without laying, my dear. Even one day, one bird was going to die. It laid a big egg. It wanted to faint. because I was there inside. I was collecting eggs, then I found it there. After like moving around, I came back in the same laying box. I found the egg there. The egg was full of blood, you know. But the vet told me the fact. Then I started to make research, to Google, you know, all the time I used to Google to read about more about these local birds. But that is the fact. What I'm telling you, you will not hear it from like anywhere, because these people who are still in this business, they are still spreading the wrong information to make you buy, and for them they get money. For you, you will not get losses. But quote me well, the only way you can survive with these birds is when you have other birds and you leave them there just maybe for your own use there, because there is no way you'll make a business of local birds and you say that you'll get whatever comes out. My dear, then you are not in business. You understand? So when you realize that you are not in business, that's when you'll understand what I'm saying. How? Because the next live I'll be on, I'll be playing for you audios or recording for different people. I will not mention their names. We were talking about the same issue. They are farmers, great farmers, poultry farmers, but they were saying that at least for you, you came out and you are free. But for us who are still there, we cannot tell, because we have been in the business for such a good time. We cannot now say, like someone told me, I'm coming to make 2 years. Now it's hard for me to tell the people that now local birds are not good, blah blah. Yet he's the same person who was saying that they are the best. You understand? So the only way to stop that is to stay there. So what he told me what he's adding on the local chicken, and I was like, okay. And he told me it's the truth, that is the only thing making me to stay in this business. But the rest, if I didn't do that, Melinda, guys, Melinda is disturbing me. Melinda and Fanti, please. Melinda and her baby, they are giving me hard time here. They're moving my stand. So guys, take my words. Don't say I didn't tell you. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the fact. Because there is no way I will not tell you. Me, I don't like someone to fall into the same trap, because it is a trap. Guys, just know I have received the calls from different people, most people abroad, who invested in this farming, in this local poultry business, and they are crying. And I have got calls from those people who came into this farming before us, like who were the first to run there, and now they are no more. Like they collapse, and like they're saying, you know what? You know, and when we talk about, like when we converse, the problems which we are facing, they are the same problem. These people who went into this business and now, like they stopped the business long time ago, they are the same problem they faced. When you say that, you know what, they told me the eggs are 30. Imagine a person who dropped this business 3 years back is saying the same thing. They tell you that the cocks, but you know the most hurting thing is, imagine a person who gave you these chicks. You ask him or her that, my dear, I have cocks. I'm selling off the cocks. Do you know they tell you that they will help you? They will help you to sell off your cocks and the eggs. Then you call them and tell, you know, I have cocks. Then ask you, how much are you selling? Say, like you said, I'm selling them 40. Then they just laugh at you that, my dear, there is no way you're going to sell those cocks at 40. Then you give your ear to that person that, how much you think they will give me? Then you say, you know, the mere fact is they will give you 20 to 25,000. Imagine when you were going to buy, they told you you will sell the cocks at 40. But me, I tell you the mere fact. When time came in to sell my cocks, my dear, I had to call different people. I made different announcements on different area, like radios, you know, these village radios. The only people whom I sold my cocks expensively, it was 28,000, the cocks. These people who are buying in bulk, they were buying at 25, 20. Then the last batch I sold to a certain guy because I was tired. And that was the first red flag to tell me that this is a total loss. You know, I got tired. I was annoyed. Even I wanted to cry. I talked, you know, when I get something mixing my brain, I just give time to my husband. We talked. Then I was like, I feel like I want to give them to someone, you know, for free, you know, my dear. So guys, before you cry, just stay here, follow me. Very soon I'm going to introduce the new breed. Let's keep this breed together. You'll see how fast, how everything is going to move, because I have been in that breed before. But due to the rumors I had before I came back, I was like, oh my goodness, this is richness. I'm going to be a billionaire in this local poultry business, you know. Hey, my dear, it's like people cannot say the truth. That's what you can know. And if you want to be in that business of local poultry farming, you want to stay there, you want to stay for years, you have to be a great liar and a thief. Those two things are going to move together. You have to move those two things together, being a liar and being a thief. Because you're going to steal people's money. You're telling them different things, then they get different thing. You have to lie them. And how are you going to steal them? They will give you eggs. Then you say, I will buy 15. Then for you, you will sell them at 25, or you will sell them to another client. You know, another thing before even I go away. One day I called the person who gave me these chicks. I told him, you know, I like to test someone. Even if you do me something, I have to test you in another way round. Then I had to call on a different number. Then I called that person that, how much are the eggs, like fertilized eggs? He told me 30,000. Then I told him, how much is cocks? He told me the cocks are 40,000 and they are good. But let me tell you, I have a friend, he's somewhere deep in PG. She bought cocks, and the cocks, she bought cocks from different farmers, famous farmers. The last 10 she bought were full of cough, you know, cough, badly sick. The lady treated the cough, my dear. The first batch, she bought it from another farmer, is very famous. Cocks were very expensive, you know. Me, where I bought my cocks, oh my goodness. You know, even now I'm remembering, I had red flags, but I never gave them to my time. The day when I went to pick my cocks, where I bought the cocks, I found when the farm was closing, you know, there was the chicken house, but nothing was there. Only I found their pigs. Huh? Then I asked one of the worker, like the employee, he told me, we are going to settle in pigs. The boss is closing this local business thing. Then I was like, you know, because I still have that mind of getting millions of money from this breed. Then I bought my cocks, and my dear, this farm was very famous. In we are in 2025. This farm was very famous in 2023. Very famous. Even he's on the video is still there on YouTube. But the farm closed. But when I went into deep, I asked, the same problems I'm saying is the same problems which made that lady to close the farm. So you see, So guys, don't say that I'm lying. Don't say that I'm not saying the truth. Just believe me. If you don't believe me, my dear, invest your money. And also, if you don't believe me, I have eggs of my friend. You can come, bring 30,000. Even if you want 40 trays, they are around every week. So then it will show who is lying. So guys, I cannot exceed from here. Thank you, Grace, Salah. Thank you for sharing this important information. You are welcome, dear. I'm telling you the fact. Thank you, Bambi. Irene. Hi, Irene. Hi, Grace. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Theo. Hopefully you get my information and my advice. Go for other breeds. Don't fall in love with these local birds. So me right now, I'm making a chicken house because my husband helped me a lot to invest in these local birds, but I never got anything. So due to that issue, I had to sell off all these birds, and that is where I got all the money to start a new beginning, to start afresh, to go back in my other breeds which used to make money. You know, they used to make money even when I was not around. So guys, choose wisely. Don't fall into the same trap. Have a good day. Bye bye.